Hey, Briley, Paul here. Hey, I see you're hitting kind of a wall, and that's okay because my job is to get you through this. I did a couple things. I didn't realize that you didn't have freckles, so I went and ordered that for you. Learning from that should be popping up. Once we get that up, then I might even go in and we can kind of do this. I would like to Zoom with you. Once we get up, I'd like to Zoom with you and we can kind of walk through that and show you how to access that. That's definitely easier. Freckle is what they call adaptive, meaning it adapts to you, where you're at. So if you don't do well on something, it can actually lower it a little bit, and they're finding the ground where you're working. It's kind of all high-tech technology. It's really good. It was a supplemental. It's actually part of Epic Essentials. You're supposed to be doing 30 minutes of it a day, so you got to do it anyway. But I'm really liking it, and we might be able to combine that with some IXL, which I can also adapt. And we might be able to kind of work you out, kind of a course, work you out a path that's doable. One of the easiest ones is right here, okay? Now, when I looked at my report, you had about 6 hours total, okay? And that's from the whole 3 weeks. A little bit about 3 hours. I think you had 3 hours in MS Contemporary, and all these different things. But what we need is we really need you working. When you're working in this, Apex will be your core for right now. We'll keep going on that. We're not giving it up on it yet. But we need you in there about an hour a day. Okay? Remember, you're sitting in a brick and mortar. You're sitting in those classrooms about that, okay? If we can get you 4 to 5 hours a week, you'll really start knocking the stuff out of the park. Right now you're behind. Once you get caught up, I can start taking some things out like projects and stuff like that. I'll tell you, if you see a project or discussion, go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and delete it. I think I can justify that as getting you started and having a rocky start anyway. But we'll take those things out. So focus on those quizzes. Focus on the exams. Make sure you're getting over 80%. Remember, utilize the internet. Okay, you got it. Don't be afraid to Google things. The way Google works is it's going to match up like the number of words that match. Okay, Apex knows that. So there's like 5 versions of the same question. So don't trust it. If you just start Googling, you're going to get really frustrated because nothing's going to be right. But what you're going to do, rule of 5, look at 5 of those things. And if you can see 3 of them that you know, because you'll find them. You're a student. You know how to do that. If you find 3 of them that are in agreement, you're probably on the right track. Okay. When you copy and you're going to paste in the search bar, you'll see a whole deal there. And then you just kind of think about it. If you're uncertain about something, write it down. You have three times to get it correct, and then you can go on. Okay. Let's look and see what you're doing here in your English. Okay. And the biggest thing is it's just consistency and habits. That is the toughest part of online school. Okay. Consistency and habits. I'll tell you, I'll go ahead. We're going to do that. I know I'm not supposed to, but I won't get in trouble. Okay. We'll just pull a new student card, and I'll delete these for the first unit. If you keep caught up and you do your Epic Essentials, we'll delete it for other units. Okay. Right now, these practices, you got to go in and you got to go ahead and do like a worksheet. Write those out on a separate sheet of paper and email them to me. But for right now, let's get you back on pace a little bit. Let's skip the practices for right now. I'll try to go in. It might be tomorrow before, because I'm about to leave. It might be tomorrow before I do that. But we can delete some of those discussions and stuff. That'll make it a little bit easier. Okay. We'll also delete some labs and some things like that. Okay, but I need you to stay on pace. Okay? Now, once we get you going in Freckle, once it gets loaded up, hopefully that'll be soon. I thought we were there, but I think I read something there about license, but I think we secured you a license right now, which is what we needed to do. That's all just kind of shop talk. Because right now the learning fund is posing a lot of problems. I'm looking at it now. We got you the ELA ordered, which is good. Okay. I'll try to order the math. And like I said, I think you'll like that. Attend those classes. Keep attending those. Okay, that's how we relate. Get to know those other students. You got some really good. The Carters are great. They're awesome. You know, they're struggling too because they're new students. All students struggle when they first get to Epic. Like I said, it's that pool. It's cold. You know, your food. You don't want to get in, but once you get in, start swimming, in, you'll be fine. Okay. And the biggest thing is I'm here. Okay. My job is to help you. Right now, like I said, once we get Freckle, we'll line it out even more. But go on Google Classroom. Make sure you're there. Okay. I'm going to change your site up a little bit. That'll be tomorrow too. We'll get that all updated. I sent out some text messages. If you're not getting those, I didn't have your student number. I think I'm sending to your mom. It should have some information on how to get there. But the biggest thing you got to do, and I don't have access to it right now, is you got to go to your school Gmail, and that's at BH23, whatever it is, and you'll see links to your Google Classroom. Go there. You'll see those IXL. Okay, and the way IXL works is you've got to do this. You're going to go through Clever. Now, mine's going to be a little bit different. This is one of the easiest ways to get there. You're going to come here. I think I already have you. Let me see. I already have you in there. Yeah, I've already logged into your Clever. This is what you'll see, and you'll link it right there. IXL. Okay. Like I said, Epic requires that they require core work. Okay, now, core work can be Apex, that's what it is. But we can work things. Okay, meaning that if the core is just not working for you, if you're hitting stuff that you're just not ready for yet, we can use things like Freckle that are adaptive. If we do that, we've got to start pushing some iExcel. Okay, what we need data going up the principal that shows you working. Okay, like I said, right now, Epic is really pushing the truancy card. We're safe. I was really worried when I saw that you logged in that one day, but I think that was just that report. Hopefully they'll get that all straightened out. When I looked at your other student report, it showed me the correct days. And I apologize. Hopefully I didn't need to show with Mom. But other things too is get in here and look at this. Maya, this is really awesome. Okay, you haven't taken the quiz yet. Take the quiz. It's an online library. Believe it or not, it's an online library. It'll read to you. But also, this shows up in the principal's report, meaning that I can justify giving part of your English grade for the Maya on your reading. Okay, if you got books at home, take them, read them. We can get book reports. It'll be there. This is the old Freckle. Okay, this is what we used to have. That has went by the wayside. Okay, that's probably why when I came in, I was looking for Freckle. It doesn't work. It pulls it up. It's not going to work. Okay, I guess so many students were on it that it crashed the system, so now they got a new. We got to go through the Renaissance. Once we get the R up, which you should have the R on here, and you don't, so that's a big question. Once we get that up there, then we'll be able to access and go through. Okay, like I said, hey, don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up. Epic stuff. Okay, normally I'd be there more for you. Usually I'm right around 35, but I'm almost twice that for students, and that's just crazy. Okay, know that all first-year students they struggle. My job to help you through, and we will get you there. Okay? Biggest thing, gotta reach out. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. It's almost weekend. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay? Got a martial arts contest this week. That's cool. I always love doing that stuff. You take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.